All right, Ian. Welcome to Modern Philosophers. I really think we should invest in an intro, actually.
Like,
Yes.
you don't like that? Just welcome?
No, because think about how many podcasts you've seen and think about how many have an actual intro. Like, even the Joe Rogan intro is like something simple.
Yeah, that's true.
I could
But
totally, if I could learn an intro, like an animation of like a design or something.
yeah, but there's an appeal to like YouTubers who just like don't.
Care?
Yeah,
No, I'd rather have it.
like
I
Moist
think
Critical.
I don't
Moist
know.
Critical just hits that. Bye, guys.
Well, Moist Critical started out doing that. Like he had years to get that shit going. You feel me?
Like, did he start doing intros?
No, I'm saying like he's always been just a bland like guy just talking about. I mean, but
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
loves
He got
know,
lucky.
literally.
Yeah, but Loki, like if you get big doing social media, a lot of it's luck. Loki.
Yeah, it is luck. It really is. But it's also there is a certain level of talent that goes into it.
Yeah.
And passion. And consistency.
Yeah,
Right,
and not.
those to me those are like really like the big three, I guess.
By the way, if Burger King ever sponsors us, we're dropping it. We're not doing
I have
it.
an assignment for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna entertain the. Could you entertain, or could you like talk while I eat?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, could you talk the whole time just while I eat this?
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Rylan, I went in and Rylan was wearing shorts. New shorts. He's trying a camo thing. Looks awful, but I told him it looked good. Um yeah, that's really it. Anyways, you wanna get into questions? That was kinda cringy, man. That one's on
Well,
me,
so
I
you
guess,
can't do
yeah.
it.
No, I can't.
First of all, does it really look bad?
No,
I'm
no,
just
I was joking.
No, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I forgot.
New set, by the way.
We got a new set for now.
Yeah, for now.
Since we got moved out since someone's living in my house.
Yeah, squatter. He has a squatter issue.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
don't say that. That's my aunt, bro.
Yeah. Do you say aunt or aunt?
I say aunt as a joke. I feel like I say aunt not serious though. Like,
Yeah.
aunt is how you should say it.
I just only say aunt.
I feel like aunt is how you say it if you're from Jersey.
Aunt?
Hey, that's my aunt.
Aunt is like.
Auntie. Hey, auntie. Is
I
that how
don't
they
think
say
that's
that?
a New Jersey thing, is it? I don't know.
Don't quote me on that.
You got a question or?
I had one. I'm pretty sure it was dumb though.
Yeah, I was thinking about questions and then I forgot, Loki.
Okay, here's a question.
Yeah.
What's the capital? How well, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think you know, like, the geography of Earth?
Like a.
Like, where like, things are. Like, if you went onto an Earth quiz,
Yeah, like a 2. I know presidents. That's the extent to my knowledge. I can name every president. I can't name
like,
locations.
if I showed you a map of Asia, how many countries do you think you could correctly, like, know where they are?
Based off of like borders,
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely getting Russia. I feel like everybody. I'd get the ones that like everybody knows, and then I'd stop.
You know what? I always think back to those videos where it's like a guy or a girl, and they'll go up to them and they'll ask them a question. It's usually a girl because they like to make it girls, but they'll ask them a really simple question like, "Which century are we in?" And then they'll go, "The 22nd," and it's like,
Huh.
"Are you stupid?" You know what I'm saying? There's stuff like that, like stupid ass questions like that.
What are we? The 21st, right?
Yeah, we're the zone.
Yeah.
Well, she was saying it because it was 2022.
20th century is 1900s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Why is it that? That's how it is.
Because the first century would be 0 to 100. Because that's a century is 100
Right,
years. Yeah.
right.
So it kind of just.
That's what I
how it
thought.
works.
I just
yeah.
like was making. I didn't know. If,
Yeah.
Like, this is
So like
really,
if you count it, it's Burger King. It's not good. If you count it,
I didn't even finish.
that's
what
how
I was
you
gonna
go.
say.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear it if you're calling Burger King good.
It's crazy that you're so anti Burger King.
I love Taco Bell though.
I feel like there's
Give
a
me some
real
Taco
war
Bell.
that's like gonna happen.
Like what? Between the fast foods? That's
There's
the
really,
second
like-
American Civil War.
There are people who really like Burger King, like me, and then there are people who really hate Burger King and they love Taco Bell.
Oh, Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got the Mexicans though. We
You
got
don't
the
have the
Mexicans on
Mexicans
our
because
side.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell is not Mexican.
You just have the hillbillies. Taco Bell is Mexican. Are you
Hell no,
kidding
it
me?
ain't. Hell no.
You kidding me?
Hell no, it ain't. Taco Bell is Mexican.
Taco Bell's the most
Taco Bell-
authentic
Taco Bell's the most
thing
fake
ever.
ass Mexican I've ever fucking.
Did you get lettuce on that?
I'll be fine.
Yeah, probably.
I'm taking
hopefully.
antibiotics right now.
Oh, really? Because you had it, right? Yeah. I pulled up Would You Rather questions.
I don't even know if I
don't
can get it
know.
again, bro.
Yeah, your
Wait.
body may have built an immunity.
I just watched this movie. I want to talk about it.
Okay.
It's called There Will Be Blood.
Sounds like a metal song.
No, okay, so I went into this movie thinking it was gonna be a murder mystery. But it turned out to be a psychological thriller. Or horror. It was horror more than thriller. Wait a minute. No, we're not gonna talk about the differences. I think it's pretty clear actually.
So I typically just trust like IMDb for the genres, but then
Oh, look who's calling. Why don't you entertain the guests while I answer this?
all right, guys.
Hello?
So Rylan just answered
Hey.
a call
I'm
with Kellen, I
on the
think.
podcast, bro. You want to say hi real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let me put you on speaker.
Am I on speakerphone yet?
Yeah, you're on speakerphone. So, Kellen, what the hell? How you doing,
Is
bro?
that cool? Yeah, I'm doing fire. I just got off work and stuff.
Uh-huh. So, you got any subjects for us to talk about? We kind of forgot to make them before we came in.
What type of cheese is best?
Best cheese.
It's actually a good. That's
When
a
you
good
talk
one.
about food, I'm in.
Well, because we were trying to get. Last episode was way too philosophical, so we're trying to dumb it down a little bit this episode.
Yeah, best cheese, dude. What's the best cheese?
Best cheese? Like Loki,
Yeah.
like queso.
Hey,
The queso is so good on everything, bro. It's so processed.
Would you,
Queso?
you're gonna take a queso on like a fucking like I don't know like shawarma?
What the hell?
On a
What
cheeseburger.
cheese
you
do
don't
you
want
put
no
on
queso on a cheeseburger.
What cheese
Shawarma put use this feta cheese, dude.
on a shawarma? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But feta cheese,
See?
if you fucking looked at me in the face and said feta cheese was your favorite cheese, I'd probably like throat punch
Favorite.
you.
It's not my
No, I'm just saying,
cheese, but still.
like it shouldn't even be top 10.
I guess American cheese technically isn't cheese. You know that?
Oh yes, my favorite cheese is Swiss. No.
Swiss is good, bro.
No.
Favorite cheese, huh?
Swiss is
I
nice
said
and
my
light.
favorite cheese is queso.
Oh wait, yeah, you said it's queso. Never mind.
Queso is good though.
Okay, what's yours?
Dude, it might be Swiss.
What?
Cheddar, probably
Oh, yeah,
cheddar.
that's kinda-
I almost just
that isn't
fucking
bad. It's not good.
Dude, cause Swiss is good. It's like a
cheddar.
light cheese.
First of all, Swiss is weird and not very good.
it's a light cheese.
Second of all, cheddar. The thing about cheddar is it's just kind of like it's just cheddar. Like there's not a lot. Like I would get it a little more if you said American cheese. Just but
No, my real answer is American cheese, but I'm avoiding it because it's like, you know,
That's crazy.
yeah, what the fuck?
American cheese
You
is
can't say
versatile.
it. You can't say it because it's not good for you. That's why. You know, it's too processed. It's too processed.
Yeah, but I mean, cheese isn't. I
Kraft
don't think
singles,
cheese is
like,
the
if
best
someone
thing
said
in
Kraft
general.
singles are their favorite kind of cheese, I would probably like kill them, dude. I'm not even kidding.
Ian, you might want to look out.
No, dude, American cheese is you can put it on anything.
Hey, American cheese is good, but I don't think you can put it on anything. Like I feel like queso goes on
no,
like.
imagine putting American cheese like like a Kraft single. Imagine putting a Kraft single on like a piece of like salad. That's disgusting.
That is
That's
disgusting.
good. That's
No.
good. What are we talking about? Yeah.
No, you do not put.
He's on crack.
Kraft single. You do not put a
Y-
Kraft
Yes, you can.
salad.
I just realized how fucking goofy that would look. Imagine a fucking salad and then there's a slice of Kraft cheese on the
Well,
top.
you can cut it up.
It's retarded, bro.
Bro,
Genuinely.
bro. we need to
Bro,
listen.
you all are getting canceled. By the way,
Yeah, we're all getting
three of you
canceled.
have said that. Guys, I'm clear from this.
You know what? If anything, Kellen, Ian's
Leave it
getting
out, buddy.
Ian's getting canceled
With
because
American
You're getting
cheese.
canceled for putting Kraft singles on your salad, dude.
have you done that?
No, I mean, I
Pretty good,
probably
I think,
have,
yeah.
honestly. Because if you have no other cheese, you put in that.
That's like a struggle meal, dude.
Yeah, Parmesan's good too.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Mozzarella, you know?
Where's the bots?
You know?
It's moose.
Because pizza.
Sorry.
That's pretty good.
Because pizza, bro. Pizza would not be the same without mozzarella. You know what's really good?
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Provel. You ever heard of Provel? Not provolone, because that's a meat, I'm pretty sure. But is that
I don't know.
Provel is a Wisconsin only cheese, and they put it on their pizza, and it tastes so good, dude. It tastes like American.
You're only allowed to buy it in Wisconsin?
I don't know that it. Well, you know how Wisconsin's the cheese place, right?
Yeah, they are.
Well,
That's the next episode.
That's for a reason.
We're going.
Cheese
The next
tier list.
episode is we're going to Wisconsin and tasting all the cheeses.
I've been wanting to get into food more, like grow my knowledge on it, but there's so much stuff I want to grow my knowledge
we all
on
need
that.
to do the podcast. We need to do the podcast at like a restaurant someday. That should be fire.
Bro,
Yeah.
I should be fat, but
you're fat. Let's go to fucking Con Pie and do the podcast.
No, we should do tier
dude, I would
lists sometime.
actually probably go crazy.
All right,
if we did
listen,
that.
Kellen, we love to hear talking to you. I'm sorry, this just so happened to be the wrong timing. Are you gonna be free in like the next couple, like 2 hours?
Maybe.
Do you wear wigs? Wigs.
Okay, do you wear? What's the best? That's the best candy.
He's giving us more questions.
Did
Best
you say what's
candy.
the best candy?
Yeah.
How about you ask that question and we leave you off?
No, I gotta hear it.
What's the best candy? Unanswered.
Boom.
No.
Okay. Actually, I feel like that's too broad. What's the best chocolate candy?
Snickers.
I like Crunch.
Bro, right
Crunch.
now we're just those kids though.
Well,
food kid.
yeah, dude, you're
What's
making
the
it.
best type of
You're
pizza?
making us into the foodie boys.
Yeah.
They literally are like little kids
Yeah.
who do a podcast, bro, and they just talk about food.
Do you guys
the whole
like
time.
cheese?
Do you guys like Captain Crunch?
That's low-key yes though, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Like just in
All right.
general.
Thank you. Sorry.
All right, bro. Love you, bro.
I do not. See ya.
Was that for me or for work?
Okay. Okay.
He's talking to like
See ya, bro. Love you.
Siri or somebody.
I actually really wanted to talk to him about Abram, but that'll have to wait for later. All right, bro. Sorry about that. Yeah, man. Do you
have a question?
You know why? You know why we're lacking right now as podcast creators is because we were already talking before this. Like
We
every
were.
step of the way to this place right here, we were talking about interesting stuff. That's what the problem is. Okay. With other podcasts, you go like it's like you'll have one main guy and then wait, no, that's not always true. Wait, what's the most like traditional podcast setup? Is it two people who have guests on sometimes, or is it one person who has a guest on, a different guest every episode?
Probably one person who has a different guest every episode. Because I think of podcasts, I think Joe Rogan, right? So, or Howard Stern, but he only says he's not even a podcast. He's like, we're radio, we're not a podcast. And doesn't he has like 3 people and has a guest or
Do you
something?
think? Do
I
you
don't
think
know.
anybody still like uses the radio, and like thinks it's like a viable thing?
Probably
Like, do you think someone's
older
like,
people.
"What do you mean the radio's? What do you mean radio's
Yeah.
dead?" You
No,
know?
I have seen that though.
People probably think that way about TV.
Yeah,
Like, when do you watch?
cable television.
When do you watch cable other than for sports?
Yeah, my teacher was like, she was like, you guys ever just flip through the channels to decide what you watch? And we were all like, no.
No, bro.
'Cause you
I
just
will
pick
say,
what you watch on
like,
streaming.
if you're in an Airbnb, or like if you're somewhere where you're the only option you have is cable TV, it is kind of fun to flip through channels. But to think that that's all that people used to do before streaming
Yeah, I know, that's
services-
crazy.
I mean,
They could record it though.
I feel like we're sounding really young right now.
Yeah, but cable television, when did cable start to die?
Cable started to die when streaming services started. to
Yeah,
live,
so, like,
bro.
When was it?
But the thing is
Probably 2010s,
Netflix has
2000s?
been around for a long time.
Yeah, but Netflix used to be where they would like ship you it.
Redbox.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
Redbox.
what it was
We used
like.
to do
yeah.
Redbox. That was
Um,
epic, bro. Every time we would go and get a red box, I'm like, let's go.
Do you?
That was our blockbuster.
Yeah. Do you still collect discs?
No, but you know
I
who
do.
does? Abram loves collecting
Yeah.
DVDs, and he always is like, "Hey, dude, I told him the other day I watched Crazy Stupid Love, and he goes, bro, I had the DVD for that." I'm like, bro,
Yeah, I collect DVDs.
You do too?
Yeah.
Like, which ones do you have?
I just bought the whole Beavis and Butthead series on DVD.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It was like $30.
You know what I have? The only one that I could think of that I actually have is I have Weezer.
Oh, like albums? I have loads of albums. If you look in my car, I have like,
I think Kellen has a lot too.
yeah,
I've never really been interested in that kind of stuff. I'm not really interested in collecting things.
really. I'm a huge collector, dude.
I'm not a collector. You kind of look like one.
Yeah, because I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a nerd.
No, bro, listen. I need to tell you something. My brother, I was talking about, well, because here's the thing. As an artist, there's a lot of people, and I was talking to a dude about this at the gym for like 20 minutes earlier. As an artist, I feel like it's very easy to hear that somebody does like animation or they like art and then instantly put it in your head that they're kind of weird. Because there's a lot of weird, opinionatedly, me being opinionated, objectively weird people out there that do art. Which weird isn't. Okay, weird's not a bad thing. It's just a word that I'm using right now. Am I good? You think I'm in the clear?
Yeah, but I don't. At the same time, like,
What do you?
weird to me.
How about unique? Is that better?
Yeah, but we're all unique, and then also like weird to me is kind of like as we grow, nobody's gonna be.
If
You're not
everybody's
gonna
weird,
call
nobody's
people
weird. Is that what you're
weird
gonna say?
that much, I guess.
No, you're gonna say if everybody's weird, nobody's weird.
No, I just think like viewing people as weird, I think is more of like a gossiping thing, and less like a like teachers. I've had teachers who were a nerd and like they say stay weird. To me, that's not like a like it. I don't view that as weird. It's just like that's who they are as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Kind of.
You're peeking.
Okay.
You just
Am I?
make sure you need. It was. I
haven't
swear.
peeked.
I swear it was.
Bro, I haven't peeked.
Yeah, you did.
peeked, bro.
Shit. This is stupid. Anyways. We need to fucking go.
I don't-
Should we get a third guy?
Yeah, why not? No,
I'm just.
I was just saying, like, I view weird as a label that isn't needed or isn't, as you grow further into life.
Well, obviously you're gonna have a more
Is
open-minded
less given.
perspective.
What do you mean?
Like, obviously, as you grow older, you're not gonna call people weird because everybody to you is just another person in life.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's why I don't really call, like, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't know.
bro. But like, if I showed you 3 people or 4 people, right? You know, and one of them was wearing a dad bod fit, and they had a dad bod, and then one of them was, wearing no shirt, and he was buff or something, and then the third one was just a lady with like a shopping bag and like a long t-shirt or something. And then there was a fourth one with a tutu on and piercings all over their face. Which one do you think is weird?
I don't know.
Which one do you
dude.
think is the
It-
most weird?
It depends what you like. I would need to actually visualize it.
I just fucking spell it out for you.
No, but
Sorry, that
but
was aggressive.
no, but
Did I not?
the makeup matters and like all of that.
Yeah,
like
okay.
having a tutu
The
on and
tutu-
piercings doesn't
The
make you
tutu,
weird.
The piercings, hella like okay, they have a fucking it's like a guy. It's a guy, and they have like a pump. Not what's it called? What are the names? What's the name of the hair where it's two like pony pigtails? He's got pigtails and he's wearing a bunch of makeup. Who's the most
I don't
weird
know.
in that group?
Maybe like
Just
yeah, but
be honest.
Yeah.
It's not gonna offend you because this is a theoretical scenario.
no, but I'm just saying like that's not a needed like thing. I don't know. It's just
It's
like
not needed, but it. What I'm saying is everybody thinks like that regardless.
and we're all unique too. Like
Yes, but everybody thinks like this regardless, right?
No, but I wouldn't call somebody weird just based off of looks.
Okay, but I'm saying, okay, everybody thinks like this regardless. I'm saying
No,
that. That's what I'm
because
saying.
because I know
If
for
this
no,
person-
listen, because in school we have been in a class and you've called people weird
Yeah.
that I don't call weird,
Okay.
and that's just how like,
Yeah.
and I think that's in general. I don't
I think
like there's people I don't get along with, and I guess I call them weird because I don't really mean it. It's just like we have different thought processes, or however we have different
Yeah.
passions.
no, and I like think like sitting here right now talking about this. It is very clear that it's coming off is that I am very insensitive, but at the same time, like I'm not just like straight out like fucking calling people. I'm just putting a category on them, and I'm sorry if that's wrong, but it's like it's easy to do, and it's like you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's what we do as humans, and I don't
You don't like it.
really like that as because
But,
labels
you
in
know.
general are kind of like labels are too simple.
So let's say I was referring to this person and I didn't know their name. What would you say that I should say instead?
What?
Like, okay, if I can't say they're weird,
The person in the tutu or whatever, I don't know, like describe
like,
them. I don't know.
I'm just saying like the word weird is like used to define something that's, out of the ordinary, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying the person in the tutu compared to the people who are just look like regular people, the person in the tutu is weird.
But it's subjective. It's
Yeah, but I don't think it's that deep. That's what I'm saying. It's not that deep.
No, but I think it is because weird by itself is a insulting term.
But that's also how you interpret it, because some people like you could like being
Say
weird.
weird.
Being stay bro.
No, but
being
that's
weird-
because they're taking the word as not insulting and trying to turn it into, or taking the word as insulting and
Whoever-
trying to
why
turn
does it
it
have to
into
be
not
insulting?
insulting. Because I feel like that's why weird as a word is insulting. There's insulting words. Idiot is a
Idiot
word
is
that
so
is
blatant
insulting.
though. That's those are two different levels, bro.
Weirdo. If I call you a
That's
weirdo,
different. I never called nobody a weirdo.
no, but I'm just saying, like, weird is viewed as a negative term. Is weird a negative term, bro?
I was gonna say yes. I already know it's gonna.
It's
say
Yahoo's AI, dude. Often carries negative.
yes. But it based on context.
Based on, yeah, but when you say it in the context, you mean
Really?
not as.
What do you think? Go ahead.
I know somebody you've called weird, and you are not meaning that in a non-insulting way.
I don't know about all that.
You don't mean it in an
That
insulting way?
motherfucker is annoying.
I don't know who I'm talking about now. No, I was talking about something else. No, well, yeah, my mic is still there. Okay. No, I was talking about somebody else. But
Who?
friends of friends.
Who are you talking about?
Friends of friends.
Friends of friends?
Yeah. Alright, you're in a crowded room. Would you rather fart loudly and everybody laugh at you, or be the only one laughing at somebody who farted?
Well, the thing is,
I would
they-
rather fart loudly because I fart loudly anyways.
I think when you fart and people laugh, it's better. Cause like, if you fart and people hear it and they don't laugh, it's like, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's true. No, but you have to like
And I mean, I'm not gonna laugh. I mean, I might laugh at somebody else who farts.
when you're embarrassed, do you try and like
Listen,
play
listen.
off of it?
Like you farted earlier. See, look,
Yeah.
you farted earlier, and I just stood there and I was like, huh, you know?
Yeah. But like when you're embarrassed, do you try and play off of it? Cuz I try to. Like if there's an embarrassing moment, I try to make it I acknowledge it. That way it's like less
Yeah, you.
I think acknowledging it, like when I smell bad, I say I smell bad because it's the acknowledgement of like I'm not trying, like I know that I need to fix something. You know what I mean? Like I know I did something wrong, which
I
was
guess
not
it
wearing
is a method
deodorant or
to
whatever.
solve that. Like for example, today, the most awkward thing that happened to me today was when I walked into this.
What?
I've never been to that location at my gym.
Oh, I see what you were. Yeah.
Yeah, I never been to that location gym wise. And I walked in and I'm like, "Hey, by the way, like I see you that you work here." And I started talking about how I worked there, work not there specifically, but like at other locations. And he was like, "Oh, cool." And like we were just talking a little bit. And then in the middle, I like asked a question, and then a person started walking up and and you have to take care of your customer, right? So I asked the question, and then he didn't answer because he's taking care of the customer, and it was just like taking a while, and I was just like, I'm just gonna leave you guys to it. Like that's the most awkward thing that's happened to this today. Oh my god! Well, I guess is the guy being naked in the bathroom or the locker room awkward, or is that more like just funny?
Yeah, that's more funny because nothing came of it, right?
It's like to me, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I hope when I know this is off topic, but I hope when I become old, that I'm not some delusional fuck. Like, I was thinking about this the other day when I was working out. God, it feels like every time I'm talk about something that happened, I'm in the fucking gym. I'm not a gym bro, I swear. I just like to exercise because it's healthy. Anyways, I'm eating fucking Burger King, bro. Like, shut up, mate. I'm like arguing with myself right now.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who you're arguing.
This is why I could do a podcast alone. No, I was thinking this the other day. When you see an old person, it's like, and you see them. Have you ever seen an old person just stay in one place for a long time and not go on their phone or anything, right?
Yeah.
What do you think in your mind?
I think, oh, that's sweet.
Really?
What do you mean? Like they're
Like,
sitting
let's say
on a
you see
bench?
like, no. Like, okay, all right. I want you to imagine I'm an old person and we're at like.
Do you want to
um,
act?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm like an old person, and we're like at like, fuck, where do old people sit down that isn't the park?
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. At restaurants, they eat alone, right?
No, that's sad. I how about I'm an old person sitting on a bench while I'm waiting in line, and I'm like old, and I'm like not very handsome looking, like I'm like old to the
Okay,
point
yeah.
where I look,
Old and saggy.
yeah, I look like a raisin,
Okay.
and I'm just sitting there like this.
And who am I to you?
I just want to know what your
Well,
first,
I would think.
yeah, what would you think of that?
I'd be
person?
like, oh, he's probably exhausted. Because I imagine the line's
I'm so-
outside, right? He's probably hot and exhausted.
There's something wrong with me.
You think? What do you think? You think? Oh, that guy needs to die. He's an
No,
old
no.
fart.
No, I just like I guess it's not whatever I think, it's not positive, because I think if I saw that I'd go I wonder what's going on in his head, right? Okay, for example,
You think he's just like judging people?
there was no, I'm just like, probably, but in my head I'm like there's probably not, like, what could possibly be going on in that head, because it's probably not a lot.
Dude, it's probably a lot. They gain a lot of wisdom, bro.
The thing is,
They've
bro,
dealt with some stuff.
when you are that old, okay, this is philosophy.
Are you a dude?
Wait,
Is it a guy? His wife's probably passed, bro. He's a widow.
okay,
Okay.
sorry, I just couldn't say that. I didn't want to like dox anybody.
No, they definitely got it on my mic.
I was fucking sorry, bro. No, so bro, he was sitting there and he was like, just like, and it's like I can understand sitting there and thinking, but when I see an old person doing that, I'm like, what the hell? Is he like really thinking? Like, I feel like I like imagine there's a fly in his brain.
No, they're probably thinking about a lot, but they came from a generation where it's less stimulation. So like
Okay, and then another thing is like but then I think, well, if I saw some kid my age doing that, I think, wow, they look like stoic, I'd be like, whoa, what are they thinking about?
really
Because
see
it's
if
like-
I see somebody our age doing that, I'm like, dude, he might be a stoner.
No, like
If they're just chilling?
if me sitting across the room, not me, but someone my age sitting across the room like this.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, they're being performative. I start judging them.
Okay, but that's your that's your thing, right?
What
Like
do you
that's
mean?
not that's how you're thinking because you know that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like the average opinion would be like, whoa, maybe.
I don't.
I don't know.
If
that's true.
somebody's sitting
It's either
down
you're
doing
performative
rubbing
or-
their chin,
Okay, I'm not. That was just a dumb thing. Like, let's just say I'm like sitting and I'm just like,
yeah, I'm not really. If somebody's sitting, I'm not really judging them.
no, let's
Like if they're
fucking
just sitting there.
just say theoretically you had to form an opinion about this person. What would it be?
I would. I probably wouldn't think about them, but I'd be like, they're probably waiting for somebody.
They're
If
not.
They're just sitting.
Okay, this
don't know.
scenario.
Okay.
In this scenario, this person is just sitting at a table with his family or something. No one's talking to him, and he's just sitting like this. And they're all just sitting, and they're all talking, and he just decided, I don't want to talk to somebody right now, so I'm just sitting here and I'm just chilling.
I'd probably judge them because I'd be like, they're bored.
You know what? This is so funny because I would judge the old person, and you would judge the young person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't judge the young person because I think young people who actually sit and think are a lot more mature.
But like it's hard to tell. That's the thing with somebody's head is it's hard to tell. Is he just bored or is he thinking? Because there's some.
How often you see a kid my age who when they're bored are just sitting there and like that? It's not often because kids want to go on their phone.
Yeah, I'm saying like I don't. If they're not on their phone, I'm thinking like, oh man, they probably got grounded or something. I don't know.
Really, that's what you
Yeah.
Because what I think is like, what the? I'd be like, oh, interesting.
Okay, you be the kid. I'm gonna come up to you and I'm gonna think you're a brat and you not be a brat. Okay. Hey man, you need to mind your mom or something. Like, you need to fix yourself.
I'm just thinking, man. Are you?
And then I start beating you up. Yeah, that's how it go.
Gee, this
No,
is
I'm
not
joking.
A,
No.
What, really?
But no,
Really, bro?
I would think that they're like, yeah, I wouldn't. I would judge them.
This is great. This is crazy. Because when I see an old person like that, like I said, I feel like imagine a fly buzzing in their brain, and it's for a very, very good reason. Because listen, how long? Like they have lived so long to the point where that portion of their life where they're sitting there is so minuscule that it passes within such a short amount of time that what is there possibly that they could really be pondering so deeply that is like less.
It's
You know what I'm saying? Like.
yeah, but it's reflection. And also, like I've heard, when you have kids, like your life is so busy that sometimes you just want to sit and do nothing. And they've had kids, grandkids, siblings. They've gotten married. They've had it all. So like they just want to sit and chill. Like you know what I'm saying?
Bro, like, why don't you. Like, I'm just saying, like, as an old person, when you sit like that, with your fucking. Like, if you sit like that, you're looking across the. You're just looking at people, right? That's all they do, is they sit and they look at people.
Yeah,
And it's like, what are you looking at?
they're observing. They could be happy. They're like,
I'm just
"Oh."
saying, to me, an old person comes off as a little more weird than a young person would.
There you go with weird again.
Sorry, let me use a different word. A little more, like brainless, low key.
No, bro, they're more wise.
And wait, let me tell you this. How would you feel if you saw a young kid on their phone like my age? What would your opinion be?
Where are they?
At a restaurant.
With their
Family,
family?
yeah.
I'd probably be like they're not talking to anybody?
No.
Probably be like, dude, you need to get off your phone and talk.
In your head though. This is what your
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
Okay, but what if you saw an old man on their phone?
Like, are they not? I'd probably be like, oh man, they need help to figure
Why
out whatever
are
they
you
need.
so?
I think that they're having some problems.
You're
if
like
they're...
so. Oh my god, it's a fucking old man.
Yeah, because old people, like, I know there's jerks, old people. I've ran into them.
That's what I'm
but,
saying. There's so many brainless
Like,
jerks.
maybe we've had more, like, you've had worse experience with elderly than I have, and I've had worse experience with young people, maybe.
I just have seen so many videos. I've interacted with old people. I've like seen it. Like Okay, let's say you saw that old guy in the fucking locker room naked. What are you thinking? You probably think this. Oh, poor guy probably doesn't know where he's going.
No,
You know what I think? I say, what the
no,
fuck are you doing,
because
bro?
then they're actually doing something. Then I'd be like, dude, he needs to get on some clothes.
You wouldn't be positive. You wouldn't be
No,
like,
I
oh,
wouldn't know. But I wouldn't like.
bro. These old
Yeah.
people aren't cute, bro. Like that's what I think. You're like, oh, they're so cute. When I see an old person, unless it's an old granny or like some like cool old guy, you know what I'm saying? There's cool old people, but they're rare. And the cool old grannies are rare too, because nowadays old people are, well, I would say it's like 50-50. It's like either you're old and cool or you're old and a jerk.
Yeah.
Imagine living your whole life just to be a dick when you're old.
I don't know, bro.
That's how it is. That's how people are. What? You don't have an opinion on that at all?
No, because I'm not like, I don't know. I guess I'm less experienced than that.
All I know is that when people get older, you really start to like look back, right? You start to look back on all of life, and I think there's a certain level of appreciation that happens with age for some. And when that appreciation happens, they become really nice because they, like my father's father, like I've heard horrible things about him. The second he got older, and the second that I saw him again after years, I don't even know that I saw him when I was a kid, but like my dad hadn't seen him in years, and they'd ever talked. But like he got old, and he was so like he was nice.
Yep.
Low key, he was like racist, like very like. But besides that, he was like, you know what I'm saying, like age kind of softens you up a little bit for the most part.
Well, it's because you can learn and grow. Like, I mean, that's a maturity thing, and that's a just wisdom thing. You grow and you learn, and that's why like regret is one of the most powerful things I think for a human.
Do you have regret?
Oh yeah, I think if you don't have regret, then you need regret, because that's how you learn.
I only have regret for like, you know, doing certain like stuff. You know what I mean?
You have to have regret for all of your mistakes, though, right?
No,
Otherwise, you're not
no.
gonna learn from
You're
them.
supposed to live life without regrets.
No, because I think if you live life without regrets, you won't learn and be. I'm a better person
I don't
because of my
regret
regret,
like anything except for like doing like certain things that will affect me in
which
my
is
future.
regret.
No, it's a different type of like trucks and shit.
Yeah.
I've muted myself too many times this episode. I regret doing that because it's like it'll affect me in my future, and it's also like I probably still would have had a good time if I didn't do it. But other than that, I regret nothing because everything that happened in my life has gotten to me to this point.
Yeah.
And if I regret it, then I'm basically saying if it never happened, I would be okay with it, but it would also change the course of my life forever.
No, but you want to learn.
You don't have to regret to learn.
I think so. Yeah.
You just have to learn.
To me,
Learning from
I
your
view
mistakes is different than regretting.
I view not regretting as in I'm okay with the results.
Really?
That's what I view not regretting
No.
as. I'm okay with the mistake.
I think not regretting is being okay with, like, to me, not regretting is knowing that no matter how that situation went down, like, it got you to where you are now. Right? It's acceptance. You have to accept.
No, you can regret something and accept though.
Well, no, regret is like you're supposed to not have regret. Look it up.
No, regret is good. Regret's how you learn in life.
Sure regret is bad.
No.
No regrets, bro.
Yeah, and people who say that, you laugh at them because it's like, how are you gonna learn? If I take a dumb tattoo and I'm like no regrets,
no,
then I'm that's from that movie.
Oh.
But then I'm like, it's a dumb tattoo. I have to regret that I got that tattooed, and that's how I learn.
I think you're associating it with like mistakes are different than regrets.
You have to regret the mistake, though.
No,
regret is how you learn.
No, I don't think regret is how you learn. I think it's more like you have to learn. They say learn from your mistakes. They don't say learn from your regrets, right?
Because regret isn't action. Mistake is an action. Regret isn't. I guess regret is an action, but it's not the actual action itself. If that makes sense. Regret is a feeling.
Yeah, and I don't think regret should have to be a mandatory feeling. Like I feel like you're making it a necessary feeling. It's not a necessary thing, and if you don't have it, I think it's better because you're more accepting of the past. And yes, you still learn from your mistakes because in the moment you are like, "Oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that." You can regret in the moment, you can regret a week, a month, a year after, but at some point in your life you're going to accept that what happened you don't regret because it eventually leads to a better future for yourself for the most part, right? Like,
You can accept that it happened, but still have that regret because you're gonna learn from it.
no.
Yes.
I'm saying you like I don't regret anything except for that stuff because that stuff was very optional and very like it only was temporary and it was only like I don't even know that I actually needed it.
Because of my regret, I have grown into a smarter person.
Because you've learned from your mistakes.
Because of that, if I didn't have that regret, I wouldn't have learned.
What's something-
Because
wait,
listen. Sorry. Regret is to feel sad, repentant, or disappointed over something that has happened or been done.
No, I don't like the definition. It should be more like regret is something you wish didn't happen. Right? I feel like
No, that's why we're talking. That's not what the word is.
You don't think regret is something you wish that didn't happen?
Well,
That's
yeah,
what I thought it
but
was.
you wish it didn't happen because you are feeling sad or disappointed about it.
I guess at the end of the day, I think we just both have different definitions for regret. My definition is a little more like regret is something you wish never happened because it all because then there's only been like to me you would only need to regret something if the consequences were only negative, right? Like if there was no positive or no underlying like outcome from a bad mistake or like something that was regrettable, then it's a regret. Like I regret there was nothing really I got out of doing that stuff. I didn't get anything out of it. That's why I regret it. I get things out of making like when I was a kid, I asked this girl out to fucking Texas Roadhouse in a fucking letter, and everybody laughed at me. I don't regret doing it.
Yeah, because that's not regret.
That's
not what I'm saying regret
think
is
regret
either,
is,
no.
though.
I'm thinking of bigger stuff. I'm not thinking of
What do
that.
you go ahead and define regret in your own words?
Like my battle with lust, I regret that.
How can you
And-
regret an idea? How can you regret a
What?
fucking moral, bro?
What are you talking about?
Your battle with lust?
Yes, lusting over people?
I thought that's more of isn't lust like a moral sinning standpoint?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a moral.
You're saying
Because my moral compass is why I regret that.
I think regret is like only when you do like it's like actions.
Yes, lust is an action. You lust over somebody. That's an action.
It's not like one action though.
It's the action of lusting over somebody, yeah.
Okay, what's your definition of regret?
What? What the definition was?
So you're just gonna
To be sad or disappointed over, and to realize, hey, I shouldn't have done that. I need to learn from it.
I think you're giving it too much backbone.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Regret is one of the strongest things and most powerful things we have as human beings.
I don't think regret should be as
You're
permanent.
thinking of minor like regrets. Regret is big.
Regret is big.
Yes, regret is something that will last you a lifetime.
Like, why does it have to be that way?
Because that's what it is. I don't
So
know.
I can't regret making a mistake, small mistake.
No, you can, and that's a learning from that. But that's in your eyes, you asking out a girl's not a mistake. Then you're not having regret over that, and I don't think anybody's saying you should have regret over that.
I don't have regret over anything.
Yeah, and like,
But
why?
I've
though?
learned from my mistakes.
And
So how does that
you've
work?
learned from those mistakes because of that regret. You just don't label it regret.
Is that what it is?
I think so, yeah. Because you feel sad or disappointed over that action. Whatever
mean,
that
I
you
wasn't
learned
happy.
from.
Yes, in a sense, yes, I wasn't happy with the way I did things, and I wasn't happy with how it turned out, and I regret the fact that I did that in the moment, but over time I realized that like it probably was better that I learned from that, so I don't regret doing it. Do you understand?
I do, but like regret is to be sad about the action. It doesn't mean overturning the action. But also, I
I'm
think
not
we're
sad that I
viewing it.
didn't. I'm just sad. I was
Are
sad
you
then.
disappointed about it? You have no feelings of like disappointment or anything towards that anymore.
No, not anymore. But I do. I think it still can apply. I think what you're saying can apply to things more recent. Like I still am disappointed in myself that I'm arrogant. Like I have
Yes.
disappointment in myself, but it's not that I'm like. I wouldn't say I regret being I mean, like yes, I don't like. Right now, I regret being arrogant. But maybe in 2 years, 4 years, when I'm way less arrogant, I would have been like, well, if I didn't. Oh shit, this is getting complicated. If I didn't regret then that I was being arrogant, then I would have never stopped being arrogant in the first place.
And because of that regret, you stopped
I just think
being
regret's
arrogant.
a temporary thing.
It is. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I think it's just a
Yeah.
temporary thing.
That's
That's probably
and I
why
guess what I'm saying though is like the things that I'm talking about having regret for, I still currently have regret for.
Yeah.
You know, so
Do you think it's permanent?
I think certain things you have permanent regret for.
Really? I say I
Yeah.
don't think. Like I think unless you realize and accept the factors of the part you regret, the thing that you regret, the factors that make it, the factors of what you regret that make it beneficial to you, unless you realize and accept them, will stay a regret.
Yeah, but like okay, every time I've sinned, I regret that sin. And then because of that regret, I can learn from that sin. I still regret that sin because life would be better if I never did it, but I still learned from that sin. You see what I'm like? That's why I think that's why mine and your views are kind of different.
I just think
Because to me, I'm learning from the sin I've done, but I still regret the sin
you're learning from the sin.
because life.
I just
is
think
better
if you can
without
learn a
sin.
lesson from anything, then it's not regret. Like you shouldn't regret it.
I think you should still though,
Why?
because life is still better without that mistake or whatever you've done.
That's all in the past.
Yeah, you can't. Regret doesn't mean you can change it. Regret means you can learn from it.
And I'm saying learning from it is a grounds for not regretting it anymore.
But if you learn from it and then don't regret it anymore, can you really learn from
You
it?
don't have to be like, oh, I don't regret that. But you can
That's
be
what
like,
you're doing though.
it's different. It's more like acceptance. Like I accept that it's more like you don't say, well, because when someone says I don't regret that, it kind of seems like what, like it's like you just don't care that you did that, or you don't feel any remorse or
Yeah.
any of that. But
You don't feel sorry for it.
right. But I'm saying more as a sense of like I don't have regrets, and yes, at the time I wish I didn't. Like you can do something so bad. And that's what I think that's more of a permanent regret is like something that's so bad that it's like, why, how could you regret, or how could you not regret it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I killed someone and I don't regret it. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, fuck off, bro. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even if, this guy probably killed someone and felt good about it. So he, and maybe he learned a lesson on how to kill people better, and to him that's a positive. So that's probably why he doesn't regret it.
Yeah.
But I guess with yours, it's hard with you because you're religious, so it's more about sinning and it's more about like a moral standpoint for you. But for me, it's just basic, plain as it is.
Well, regret I view as a moral compass thing. Like you said with the
Oh, wow.
murdering people,
Mm-hmm.
that's a moral compass on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know?
Yeah, I just think it's I just think like, well, because I don't believe in, I'm not like a every cause must have an effect kind of thing, you know.
Really?
Well, I guess it's kind of weird. I've never really knew my standpoint on that because it kind of makes sense. Like cause and effect applies in physics, so it kind of would make sense that it's a real life thing. I don't think cause and effect exists in a like a human sense. If that does that, like if someone was like, oh, you hit that car, you're gonna have karma. I don't believe in karma.
No, I don't
Oh,
either.
you hit that, you know, you said a slur in front of that guy, you're eventually gonna, you know, regret doing it, or not regret. You're eventually gonna face punishment. That's cause and effect in a human sense. Like I don't believe in that. Luck, I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in like ghosts. I guess that's not really, that's a little far, but
I see what you're saying, but
I don't believe in any kind of superstitious shit like that. I'm very plain and basic.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Hey guys, so my computer died,
Bro,
and we're back.
stop. Listen, I just realized
Yeah.
we could just. Oh wait, you're editing it.
So what were you saying? Sorry, you forget. I went on a. Okay, you guys
You
know
gotta help me out.
how
here.
computers die at 5%?
Bro, no,
That
stop.
is
Listen,
the most
the footage
stupid
is
thing
there.
ever.
if you
Yes.
if you just pull the footage from there, they'll still have audio. It just won't be. You can just have that clip. Do you want to do that
Have
or
you-
no?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the clip of Rhett and Link, like when he's like, "Somebody, my butt has been molded into this chair."
No.
That's what it's like.
I've seen a
Anyways,
lot of Rhett and Link clips though.
Yeah, he gets mad because
You just shake
Somebody
it,
put
do this,
links.
and then he shakes the thing and it blows up.
Okay, so we can put polls, and I want to put this poll.
Dude, nobody.
Do you guys wear wigs?
No.
No,
Red Weeks.
Do you guys
Are you going to
judge
wear wigs?
old people or young people more?
Oh my
That's
god, I
the
want to talk
poll.
about that again.
Well, we we
I love
talked about
talking
it on
about that.
a podcast.
Bro, old people, I respect old people who have. All right, I'm done talking about old people.
Would you rather make love with the lights on or off?
The lights off. What you mean, bro? I'm not
So
trying
we
to
can
see
make
all that.
love
Well,
together.
actually, I wouldn't want it. How about this? Instead of lights off, how about lights? Like, can I get a night light? You feel me? Can I get like a
Why
lamp?
you asking? I'm not the one you're making love with. You don't need to ask me. Am I your lover in this
What?
sense?
Really?
Yeah, well, then you can have a nightlight.
That's me when I.
Don't do that, man. Don't.
Whoa!
let's
Can you
do
go
more.
back to that website?
What, Goofy, would you rather's? Would you rather be able to stop time or fly?
Fuck off.
I would
That's
fly.
such a dumbass question.
I would be the best.
You would die.
No, I
G-force.
would. Michael.
G-force.
No, you're.
No, you
You
can't
have
be exempt from
immunity to all
G-force.
that. Yes,
Why?
because I think the ability to fly comes with that.
Yeah, just like the ability of super speed comes with the fact that
Yeah,
you won't
I
blow
think
up.
so. Yeah, I mean, cause it's like that's just taking the fun out of it, kind of.
I know, but it's like okay.
Same with
Oh, wait,
stopping time.
So then I'm
you
stopping
would-
time
No, but there's definitely science. Like, oh, you're saying if you take all that out.
because that's what you're doing with
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah.
Then
I'm definitely choosing flying though, because I'd be the best basketball player ever.
No,
Michael
I-
Jordan and LeBron would have nothing on
they would
me.
know you're flying. That you're
Yeah.
fucking scientifically incapable of playing basketball.
You think they wouldn't allow me?
Nope. Nope. Not at all. Why the
I'm
fuck
not
would they
breaking
allow
any
you?
rules.
Oh yeah,
Where
you
does
are.
it say you can't fly
They
in
would add
basketball?
it into the rule book, bro. They do that shit.
Okay, then I'd just be like this.
Ian Pels
try and
can't
hide
play
it.
basketball.
Ian Pell's banned from
I
the
thought
sport.
you would. at it.
No, I'd still get blocked.
You
I'd
would
fly.
still be mad at it, bro.
Yeah.
You would be able to fly and still lose. You don't have handles, bro. You don't have.
No, I
all
don't.
that.
No, but think you can't travel if you're flying. You can't take steps. You just hold the ball and fly.
They would make new rules.
You know
for
that dog who played basketball? With that
Airbud?
movie? Yeah. I never watched that, I don't think. Everybody always glazes it.
Just watch like Mike.
Oh,
Stop
is it like
time
that?
is way better because you can just do like if you've ever felt like you don't have enough time to do stuff and you want to just
Yeah,
like
do some
well,
homework.
first of all, I would stop time and sleep for as long as I wanted to, so that in that case I could just sleep. I could just stay up the whole.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
I would
You'd
just-
have such an advantage.
I know. I would literally sleep, and then never have to sleep during time again, unless I wanted to. Like, unless I really was like, I'm gonna sleep with this girl. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
And then you'd resume time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That you know what? And okay. The thing is though, that's not the only reason why I would want to stop time. Like, you could do so much stuff, bro. If there's no rules, low key, bro, science, if it was applied, it would not work. None of this would work. My eyes would probably burn or something. I'm pretty sure if you stop time, you like can't see or something.
Oh, really?
Well, because the photons can't travel to your eyes. Or
Oh.
probably something like that. I don't know. Would you rather give up on your?
Give up your computer or your pet? Who is saying computer, dude? Are you saying computer? Okay.
I need a new computer.
Or
anyways.
sorry,
Well,
who
it
is
depends.
saying your pet? Sorry. Dude, who would not give up their pet?
Wait, what? What? What?
Sorry. Anyways,
What are you giving up?
I'm giving up the computer,
Okay.
but I accidentally said who
Did-
would
oh, you
give up
said it
their
wrong?
computer. Yeah,
Who would give up their computer?
dude.
No, bro. I think if I had a top end computer, though, I might have to think about it.
Really, bro? That's a life, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like $3,000.
Bro, computer is life.
I'm not killing my dog.
Yeah, but like,
It says give
it's
up for a
family.
reason.
It's family.
It's family.
It's family.
I'm good, bro.
Would you rather have a dragon or be a dragon?
I don't feel like either of those are like would work. First of all, being a dragon would ruin your life. You would no longer be able to like live.
Can you talk?
The world, yeah, I'm sure, but
But
the-
you can't get in a classroom.
the world is built for humans. You wouldn't be able to do anything anymore. You like
no, you would go live in a land.
No, bro, being
They'd
a
probably
dragon
kill
would
you.
suck, bro.
Humans would definitely kill you.
They would not only would they kill you, they would test you. They would
Unless they'd preserve you. You think they'd preserve you?
They would test the fuck out of you. You would have to eat so much food and it wouldn't be good. They would not. You would stop having like you can't eat fucking. Oh, I want Burger King a really fancy meal. Nope, you get dog food. Like they're gonna give you a bunch of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like your whole life would be ruined.
Not-
But having a dragon,
I like being a human. So I choose. Would you rather have a?
I would have a
rather
dragon.
have a dragon.
I would
Huh?
have a dragon
Yeah.
even though it would still be just as bad. Because
Dude.
first of all, your dragon's probably gonna die unless they know how to feed themselves. Second of all, you would probably die while riding your dragon, depending on how big the dragon is. Third of all, the government's gonna
Yeah.
fucking capture the shit out of your dragon.
You know how much work having a dog is? Imagine having a freaking dragon,
You're
dude.
so dumb.
That would.
Imagine the monumental shits they would take. Also,
oh my god.
they would get blown up by a F1 fighter jet, dude.
Why?
As soon as they fly over restricted airspace.
yeah. You'd be like.
They can't be like,
"No,
hey.
Tommy,
Well, you know
no."
how like have you ever seen where they connect to aircrafts and they're like, hey, you're flying over restricted airspace? What are they gonna connect to? Your dragon's
Yeah.
brain?
You'd have to learn how to control it. Would you rather have one wish granted today or 3 wishes granted in 10 years?
3 wishes granted in 10 years. That's such an easy.
What would they be?
I
'cause
can't.
you
I
can't
Well, I'd have 10
predict.
years to figure out what.
Oh, is that it?
Well,
I
do
thought
I
it
know?
meant I thought it meant like you do the wishes now and then in 10 years they come true. But that sounds like a stupid
Wait,
thing,
would you rather
doesn't
have
it?
one wish granted today?
Or 3 wishes
Oh.
granted in 10 years. I thought that
Oh.
meant I don't know though.
Wait, I think it means like they ask you 3 wishes and then they get in 10 years they come true.
Yeah. So if you were like I don't even know what it could
Well,
be.
the thing about wishes is I would
I'd wish for GTA
Do
6
I have a
because it
limit on
still
how
wouldn't
long?
be released yet.
bro, it's coming out soon.
My friend pre-ordered it. I'm a game share with him. Do you have a wish? I think it's like right now.
Now I don't know that. The thing is, if you have, it depends on if it's a genie or not.
Maybe 24 hours. You have 24 hours to decide.
I would literally spend every fucking minute researching
Thinking
how to
about
make
it.
a wish.
I would.
Do you know how bad they would scam you, bro?
Who, the genie?
Yeah,
Why?
because wishes are easily scammable.
Bro, isn't the genie nice though?
No,
Bro, he's like
the one from Aladdin
Yeah,
is.
That's
But
what I'm
every other
thinking.
genie is a fucking scammer, dude. I mean,
Uh,
okay, if they weren't scammers, then I guess I would wish like. No, I would still probably take a while to think about it because these are undoable and you know what I'm saying, like they're like you would want to make the right wishes, right? I have
Yeah.
can I a million wishes?
No. I feel like that's just a given. No
You know
love
what?
or like infinite
Would it work
wishes,
if I
right?
wrote down all the shit that I want on a piece of paper and said, "Hey, can you make this everything on this piece of paper come true?"
Bro, you just started rapping. What did you say?
I
Sorry,
didn't.
what did you say?
I said, what if I write down all the things that I want on a piece of in a book and then say,
Oh.
"Make everything in this book come true"?
Maybe, but then I don't know. It depends what genie you're working with. Cause genies are smart. They're not good. You can't outsmart a genie, bro.
Yeah, but can't you like break?
Can a genie just be like, "Yo, bro, no"? Like, can a genie refuse your wish?
Bro, I could
just, like,
easily trick a genie.
Bro, you could not trick a genie. Genies
All
are
it takes-
smart.
No, all it takes is, "Hey, I love this fantasy book. Could you make it come true?" And then all the shit in the book is just my wishes. Just like thousands of wishes, bro.
But, bro, that genie's gonna know. You ever play Akinator? You can't outsmart Akinator, bro.
Yeah,
you can't
Akinator doesn't
outsmart
know
that genie.
sometimes. Yo,
Yeah, no, I've
Akinator's a
outsmarted
scammer
him.
too.
Yeah. Would you rather have your hand stuck in a jar or your head stuck in a bucket?
Hand stuck in a jar. Forever? What? I'm just gonna
You're
break
gonna
the
be
jar.
able to fix that. Yeah. Well, you don't want to break it. Get glass
you
all
can
over
break
your hand.
jars without. No, I mean it's not gonna cut you, right? Like how big is
yeah,
the jar?
it will. It's a glass, bro.
How big is the jar?
It's your hand is stuck, so big enough to fit your hand, but not get it out.
I know, but that doesn't mean it could be fucking massive, and my hand is stuck because it's in a small.
Oh
closed.
yeah.
So
But then
how
you
big is
would
the
cut it
jar?
and you
Is it like a
clean-
regular mason jar size?
Yeah, I was thinking just like a
Yeah, just take
peanut
a fucking
butter
hammer and break it.
Smuckers. Smuckers is the. Is that the
How do you get your head stuck in
jelly
a bucket? How the fuck do you do that? What kind of bucket are you getting your head stuck in? You have to. I mean, like a traffic cone or something.
One time I mopped outside.
What?
Because I was like, oh, I made a mess. I need to mop outside. I mopped outside.
11 minutes.
Yeah, we'll end this, guys. Thanks for.
After
tuning
11
in.
minutes of talking.
Yeah, no, we're in 11 minutes and.
So it's like an hour 01.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably longer than that, honestly. Thanks. Rest your brain until the next philosopher train. Thanks.